everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me today. So we will be doing an all-day clean with me, which technically ran into 2 days, but I just went ahead and called it an all-day because if you add it together, it would have been an all-day kind of thing. That is why there will be multiple clothes changes. I'm not putting on a fashion show for y'all. Honestly, with the clothes that I'm wearing, there's no fashion show. But I just wanted y'all to know, just in case if you are like, man, why does she wear so many clothes in one day? That is not just one day. That is actually 2 days. But seeing as I have kids, job, like like we went to Walmart, all that kind of stuff. It just ran into a second day. I do apologize for that. But we're just going to get started with the playroom. It is a bit messy because I worked 4 days straight, and then I think it was Friday. I did not feel good, so I didn't clean. So it all just kind of built up. And one day I came home and Derek had dumped all of his toys on the floor, which I was extremely angry about. I'm not going to lie to you, but he even dumped some DVDs on the floor, and you'll see me messing with those later. I actually organized them differently. I like visually how they look now compared to what they look like before. But I'm just going to kind of sit back with you just a little bit, and I hope you get super motivated. Whether you are cleaning with me, cleaning after you watch me, or just watching to watch, trust me, I have done, well, I can't say I've done all 3 of those because I've never cleaned while watching my favorite YouTuber, because I kind of want to see what they're doing and then go do my own thing, or just watch to watch. But however you prefer to do it, thank you so much for joining me today. Do not forget to click the like and subscribe button and comment. Let me know that you're here with me today. I hope you enjoy and get super motivated, and I will talk to you later. Okay, so I was actually super frustrated. I kind of edited a small part out. I actually took my hand and just kind of flicked them all. Some are actually across the room behind me. But I honestly was super frustrated because there's no reason, because I work now, for my house to be this messy. Given last week, all I did was edit the videos that I had prepared for y'all already, which was honestly just a bad decision altogether, because then that put me behind, and that's why last Thursday I was editing and voiceovering and posting for Friday. That was annoying. I hated that. So I'm trying to be more ahead. I had a schedule in place, but I have not implemented it because I'm just crazy, I guess. But I was just really frustrated, so I ended up slinging all of the DVDs down. None of them are broken. Like, I wasn't like violent with it or anything. I was just super frustrated, and that's just how I took my frustration out. I do want to also mention the camera angles. My husband has a ladder. So one of our attic doors are actually kind of right above the playroom. And I had to kind of maneuver around him, and he had a sheet down because he was putting insulation in. So we didn't want to get it everywhere. So I was also trying to move around the ladder, around the sheet that he had down and everything. But this is a really old house, so it gets extremely hot. It's a 1947 house, so we actually if we turn our air on what we want it on, it literally runs all day. It will not turn off, and that's so annoying, and that's wearing it out, and that is making my power bill ridiculous. So we just decided to turn it up, and so we've been suffering a little bit more, especially at night. It gets really hot at night. But we are going to buy ceiling fans for every single room. We already have one, so I think we need like 3 or 4 more. We really don't need one for the master bedroom yet because it's not finished, but we may as well just go ahead and buy it, I guess, so that way it can be completely done. And guys, I can't tell you how excited I am to share this journey with y'all of that, and eventually our kitchen and then our laundry room. I'm so excited to be able to share this with y'all. I do want to quickly mention this is the second day. Literally, all I got done the first day was that little bit of playroom. That's why I called it an all day. I didn't want to call it a 2-day just because, I only got that little bit done. But that's why I did another preview because I had cleaned up, and then of course my son had came in and made a mess again. So technically I had to clean this room twice for this video, but it's perfectly fine. I have to clean it every day anyways. But I also finally brought out my rainbow. We tried to clean it up. We could not get the primer all off of it, so we're gonna find like some kind of chemical. My husband said goof off, so I guess we're gonna try that to try to get it off. I really hope it works because my rainbow looks ridiculous. It looks like we don't know how to take care of anything, but we had to have it in this house while we were getting everything ready because the smoke smell was ridiculous and I couldn't even handle it. And the rainbow actually helps with that. So this is the rainbow. So it has a broom attachment, and that's what this is. I do apologize if you hear a toddler in the background. He can't control himself. But I'm glad that I get to finally use my rainbow. It does kind of look like it's extra work, but it's actually not. The only time it was extra work was when I got to the living room. And I don't trust the rainbow on my couch because it is super, super powerful. It's way powerful than any other vacuum. So I didn't want to pull out my stuffing in my couch, so I had to use my other vacuum. But I got up so much more stuff than I usually do, and I'm so happy. I'll be using that from here on out unless it's like a really quick mess. But I'm just going to sit back again. I'm sorry for rambling. I do ramble a lot. I can't help it. But that is what we're doing. We're using our rainbow. We're going to get this cleaned up, finished, and I am going to be cleaning the kitchen and organizing a little bit because we did go grocery shopping, and then we went to Sam's Club last week, and I never had time to stock what we got from Sam's Club. So I'll be doing that today as well. But just sit back and enjoy.
So far, this shelf is wonderful. I love it. I love being able to have all my dishes easy access instead of having them inside of a box and having to wash them. But again, nothing is like cabinets at all. I can't wait to get cabinets. I can't wait to get my pantry so my food isn't just out. I honestly don't know when we'll be able to get cabinets because we're still waiting on our floor to get fixed and we can't get, it's not that bad. So it's leaning. It's not really leaning. So our floor, we had to rip it up because it was rotten, unfortunately, in the kitchen. So we ripped up half the floor in the kitchen, and then we didn't rip up some of, I think it's linoleum in the rest of the kitchen because it had, so this is an old house, so there is asbestos around here. So there's asbestos in like the walls, and then in that flooring in the kitchen there was also asbestos in it. So we did not get to completely rip it up. We ripped up the first, so apparently whoever had the house before Brody's family had the house just kept laying floors on top of floors on top of floors. So there was like 4 layers of floors, and we only got to rip up 2 layers because the next layer down below that was asbestos. So the floor was very uneven, so we had somebody come in and level out the floor with leveler, like, so you lay concrete down and it levels itself out. It's self-level something, I don't even know, self-level concrete, I don't know. But he did that and he didn't do it right. So like now our floor, when you step on it, it dips. Like you literally feel the floor press in and back out when you let off. So we're still waiting on that to get fixed. The floor is going to have to come back up. And I'm telling you, this guy better come do this. Like, no joke, dead serious. He better come fix my floor. I don't know what I'm not going to do nothing if he does it. I'm just going to be really mad, but he better come fix this floor. So, he's got to get the floor back up. He's got to lay more concrete down. Then the floor has to be put back. After all of that dries,
And then finally, I will get cabinets. That is what we're waiting on, guys. We're waiting on this floor to get fixed. Technically, I guess we could do it ourselves, but I don't know how to lay floor. I don't know how to rip the floor back up without messing it up. But that's what we're waiting on. But we're just going to finish cleaning the kitchen. So I didn't deep clean the stove this time because I actually just deep cleaned it, I think, last week or the week before that. So all I did was I sprayed it with multi-purpose spray, let it soak. I did walk away for about 5 minutes, clean something else. Always let your product sit. It actually helps stuff get up a lot better. So do not forget that if you're cleaning something. The only place that I don't really let it sit is, I probably should, is my bathroom, and that's because I run out of time all the time. So I had extra time today, so I sprayed it and let it sit this time, thank goodness. Organizing the coffee station. I can't wait to also get the coffee station set up. I am obsessed with the TV show Friends. It is literally my favorite TV show in the whole wide world. I could probably quote every single episode to you. I've watched it, I can't even count, over 10 times. I've watched it fully through over 10 times. But I'm going to get a sign from Hobby Lobby. They actually have like a Central Perk sign, and I'm going to hang it above the coffee station. I also have to decide if I want to keep the brick, normal brick. Guys, listen to me because I need your opinions. I need to decide if I'm going to keep the brick looking like brick or if I want to whitewash it. The kitchen, so let me explain to you what the kitchen is going to be like, so maybe you can visualize it and help me decide if I should whitewash it or leave it the same. So the kitchen walls, I'm going to paint them like a light gray, not close to white, but not exactly a dark gray either, kind of in the middle. But and the cabinets are going to be white, and then we're going to have butcher block countertops. I'm thinking with all of that, whitewashing the brick would look better, honestly. But if y'all think leaving the brick, less work for me if I just leave the brick the way the brick is. But if y'all think that's better, just let me know. I kind of need opinions. And now we're moving on to the living room. So first, this room was very overwhelming, so I decided to completely declutter it before I cleaned it. So we're going to declutter it and then get it cleaned up and go from there. I do suggest, if you do have messy rooms like this, to declutter it before you start cleaning. It makes it go by so much faster. I used to just declutter a small spot, clean that spot, declutter another spot, clean that spot. But this went a whole lot faster, decluttering everything, getting everything into this clothes hamper. Then I went and cleaned the clothes hamper out and came back for a second round. Unfortunately, I needed a second round. But that is a tip that I do suggest you try if you have a very cluttery room. Just put everything in a clothes hamper or a bucket or something that you have, just to kind of get everything out of the way, and then we're going to kind of clean up. I also use the rainbow on the rug, and guys, the rug is so much cleaner now. I can never get it fully clean with my Dyson. Dyson is amazing, don't get me wrong. It's better than like what I had a Shark before, and before that I had a Hoover. I did not like any of those. I like my Dyson, and I definitely love my rainbow. But we're just going to get everything straightened up and then move on to the next room. Okay, guys, we are coming down to the very end of this video. We're just going to get this room vacuumed, and then we're going to head to the hallway and get that cleaned. I do want to state that I did not get to our bedroom because our bedroom is technically our son Wyatt's bedroom. So that's where he naps at. So every single time I film, basically he's asleep. When I'm doing my voiceover right now, he's asleep. So I can't get into that room if he is asleep. I will get to it next time. I'm actually going to clean it off camera because, honestly, it looks like the rest of the house did before I cleaned it. But I will get that off camera, and then the next video I film, I will get that room because I feel like I missed that room a lot for y'all. But I did get the kitchen this round. I never get the kitchen, so thank goodness. We're just going to do some quick organization. All the diapers and stuff that I already stocked, that's because we went to Sam's Club and I never got a chance to do it. But guys, I love vacuum lines. Love, love, love. A room is not complete without vacuum lines. But this hallway, it kind of sometimes is a catch-all. Like, there's my uniform on the floor from last Thursday. But given I did clean this, like, a day or two ago, but it did sit there for a minute, unfortunately. I just came home from work and I was like, man, I get 3 days off in a row, which ended up being 4 because the new schedule came out, all that good stuff. But we're just gonna get this all cleaned up. I love using my rainbow, guys. Everything is just so much cleaner. And I did mop after this. I just didn't film it because I didn't know if y'all wanted to see me mop my whole house or not. But again, thank you all for joining me today. Do not forget to like and subscribe. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your week. And come join me Friday for the next video. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but come join me, and I hope y'all have a great week. Bye.